All right, folks, I'm Dethier. I'm here with the Céline Boutier, and I'm hoping that you can teach me just the basics of how to hit a nice chip shot. We have a pretty simple chip here, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I have a way of making simple chips complex. So I just kind of want to walk through fundamentals, and this is Pros Teaching Joes. So you're the pro, I'm the Joe. So I guess where would you start when you're thinking about this chip shot? What club do you have in your hand for starters?
Well, I have a 58. I definitely feel like it's one of the most versatile clubs that you can use. You can really flop it or you can run it. I feel like in this situation, there's a little bit more room to run it. So I would probably pick to land it maybe a few paces on the green and let it run to the hole. So one of the basic things that I do is that my setup will be a little bit different because I want to keep it kind of low so it runs. So I keep I have the ball position a little bit more center or even towards the right foot.
Okay.
And then at address, I like to keep my weight a little bit more left.
Okay, here, wait, let's do, all right, so the ball is kind of like inside of your right foot?
Yeah.
That where, okay.
Yeah, so then
and then your weight's a little forward?
Yes. So it will deal off the club a little bit, which allows it to like run a little bit more. And then as far as the swing itself, I try to focus a little bit on rhythm because I tend to be too like erratic with it. Sometimes I just like start too fast and then it will just like mess up my distance control. So I just try to have like a really smooth and simple swing. Not really much going on. I feel like the hands have to be kind of neutral, not really too much movement and stuff like that. And yeah, that's about it. I feel like it is, I don't think it's too complicated. It's definitely something you have to practice it a little bit. But there's definitely not as much to it as people think.
Is there anything you think about in terms of having good rhythm and keeping that good tempo, or you just think slow and simple? How does that thought process
so my
go?
tendency is to start really fast and then I will have to decelerate because otherwise it would like carry way too far.
Yeah.
So I definitely try to think of takeaway like really smooth.
All right.
And yeah, that's what I try to focus on.
All right, let's see one.
So yeah.
Pretty nice. Wow, first take.
Yeah, it did break a little more lift than I thought.
Yeah, well, perfect speed. All right, let's see, yeah. Hit one more. And then we'll see if you can teach me how to do it.
A little bit more aggressive with it.
Go in. Woo.
Yeah.
Good shot.
One thing I like to do also is I like to also focus on my landing point.
Okay,
So instead of looking at the hole, I will look at where I want my ball to land. So over here would be towards the 2 pitch marks on the right because it's breaking so much. So I would look at that rather than the hole.
Got it. All right, so I've got my chip shot. Let's get set up here. All right, and you had it just off your right foot.
Yeah.
Is your stance a little bit open?
No,
or just
very square.
Neutral?
Yeah.
Okay, square to the target. Where are my hands?
You can keep them normal or maybe a little bit forward.
Okay.
But,
and then my weight is a little bit on my left foot?
Yeah.
All right.
What
and then
club
slow
do you have?
takeaway. I have 54. You want a 58? Let's go with 58.
I think so, yeah.
60. Still fine, right?
Yeah.
All right, my caddy's changed clubs for me. All right, so I've got a 60, but you're saying I can still play a bump and run, no problem with even the highest
you just
lofted
move
club.
the ball position a little bit more right and it will deal off the club.
All right, let's see it.
That was perfect. See? It's pretty easy.
Simple as could be.
Yeah. Good job.
All right, Céline, 1 for 1. I'm not even gonna try again because I'm not gonna do better than that one. But anything else that people at home should think about when they're trying to just hit a simple chip shot?
Yeah, I think people try to, overthink sometimes in the technique and the shots. I would just like to be intuitive with it. Just look at your landing spot, have the right setup, and just let the club do its thing. And there's really not that much more about it. I feel like you just have to pick, the right landing spot and the right club for the situations. But besides that, just try to go with your feel.
All right. Nice, simple approach. Thank you so much, Céline, for showing us how it's done. I feel like the Joe became a little bit closer
To a
to becoming, getting some of that pro magic. So thanks for being
Yeah,
here.
no problem.